this is new, normally I would be speaking to you in your classroom right now, but now it's just me and my broccoli friend over here, so we are getting creative. I know that we are all looking for new creative ways to learn during this time, so we at Growing Chefs want to help you. Over the next little while, we will be bringing our classroom program to you. We are taking some snippets from what we normally do in the classroom and we are transforming them into something that you can do at home. And we are creating completely new material for you as well. Now, our spring program is normally delivered in classrooms grade 1, 2, and 3, but we will be throwing in some things for older kids as well. And you know what? The adults in your life are probably going to learn something new also. We will be planting a windowsill vegetable garden together. You heard that right. We're going to be growing veggies inside. We will have fun conversations about food and cooking, and we will spend time in the kitchen tasting new things together. I don't know what's more fun than food, and thankfully we can still engage with food right now. So, you will be hearing not just from our Growing Chef staff, but from some of our volunteers as well, our chef friends, our smart nutritionists, sage gardeners, and all-around awesome food lovers are helping us create these lessons for you. If you are an adult and you would like to spend some of your inside time creating content with us, please reach out. We would be happy to have you. So, let's get started. For our first lesson, we need a couple of things. So in this video, I will tell you what you need, so you will have time to go and find them before the next video. To grow a windowsill vegetable garden, you will need the following things. You will need seeds. So for our windowsill vegetable garden, we're going to use some plants that are easy to grow at this time of year, and will grow quite quickly so that we can see some results. Okay, so we will be growing peas, beans, and greens. So if you have the ability to find peas, beans, and greens to grow in our windowsill vegetable garden, you can join us. Okay, so it can be any kind of peas, any kind of beans, and any kind of greens or lettuce or kale or anything that you can find. Okay, those things we will grow. Now, what do we grow them in? We need some soil. So in the next video, we will explain to you what soil is and what it does for our plants. But the thing that you need to know right now is that we need some soil. It can be potting soil, it can be planter box mix. It can be whatever you can find. We don't need a whole lot of it, so just some of that will be good. Then we need something to put the soil in. So we can use little pots like this one, or I like using a yogurt container. So we have yogurt containers like these, or little pots like this one. This one has holes in the bottom, making sure that if we overwater by accident, the water comes out on the bottom. So my yogurt container doesn't have that, so I might ask an adult to help me put some holes in the bottom of my yogurt container, okay? So we have yogurt containers for our peas and our beans. They need a little bit more room for their roots, so we'll have the high ones for our peas and beans. For our greens, we don't need that much space, so we'll use a Tupperware container or a shallow planter if you have one of those. Anything that's about this deep will do just fine. Okay. Next thing we need is water. To grow food, we need water. So we need something that holds water. Really, if you have one of these, great. If you don't, perfectly fine. A cup or a glass will do just fine. If you have one of these, amazing. This will make sure that we don't overwater, and it's quite easy to water with one of these. So if you have one of those, make sure you put it all in your gardening corner. That's another thing. We need a place to put all of this. Okay, so what we use is a windowsill. If you have a ledge under your window that would fit these containers, that's great. If you have a little table that you can put up against the window that we can put these plants on, also great. Any window is fine. It doesn't necessarily need to be facing any particular direction. So long as it's close to a window, your plants will do great. So what we need to grow our windowsill garden is a windowsill, seeds, soil, a container, and something that we can carry water and water our plants with. So that's it. That's all you really need. So we'll chat about how to make this garden and what is going to make it work in our next video. You can find all of this new online content on our website, growingchefs.ca, and we will be making announcements about it on our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much for your patience while we reinvent ourselves and our programs. We are very excited to engage with you in this new way. Are you ready to grow some chefs at home?